How to find the volume of a rectangular prism or rectangular solid with fractional sides. Well, the formula that we're going to use in this video is volume equals the area of the base times the height. You're probably familiar with this formula. Now before we begin, there is a difference between a lowercase b and an uppercase b when you're dealing with formulas. For example, if you were to find the area of this rectangle, area equals base times height. Here's your base. So it'd be area equals 8 times the height, which is 4. So the area of this rectangle would be 32 square centimeters. Now the capital B means the area of the base. So to find the volume, we're going to find the area of the base and then multiply it times the height. So this is essentially the base here is the same as this rectangle. I've made it the same dimensions. So to find the area of the base, it would also be 8 times 4. And then we're going to multiply that times the height, which is 6. Doesn't really matter what order I multiply these numbers. 8 times 4 would be 32. And then 32 times 6 is 192 cubic centimeters. Okay, so how do you find the volume of rectangular solids or rectangular prisms with fractional sides? Well, the easiest way to do this is to dive in. Now our first example, we have a cube, so all the sides would be the same. They're all 1.5 centimeters. And you'll notice over here I have some letters. This is, we start with the formula, we substitute, we solve, and then we get our answer. So the formula that we're going to use is volume equals the area of the base times the height. All right, let's substitute in. So to find the area of the base, we would do 1.5 times 1.5. And then we would multiply the area of the base times the height, which is also 1.5. So we've substituted. Now we're going to solve. Now to solve this, we're going to convert all these mixed numbers into improper fractions. And you can't cancel anything out. So if we multiply all the numerators, we get 27. And 2 times 2 times 2 would be 8. So our answer, our volume, we're going to convert that back into a mixed number. 27 divided by 8 would be 3, with 3 left over. So it would be 3 3/8 cubic centimeters. And there's a couple different ways that you can label your answers, and we'll get to that in a second. All right, let's do another one. So we start with our formula. Volume equals area of the base times the height. And now we're going to substitute. So to find the area of the base, it would be 4 times 1.5 times the height, which is 2 1/4. It's over here. And now we're going to solve. So we're going to make all of these mixed numbers and even the whole number improper. So I'll start with the whole number, make it improper. And now let's see if we can cancel anything out. Now I see that we can cancel out the 4's. And that looks to be it. So 9 times 3 is 27. And then 1 times 2 times 1 is 2. So our solution, our volume, I'm going to convert that back into a mixed number. That would be 13 1/2 cubic centimeters. All right, we'll just do a couple more. So I'm going to start with the formula. Now I'm going to substitute in. So I'm going to find the area of the base. That would be 3 1/3 times 2 1/4. 3 1/3 times 2 1/4. And then we're going to multiply that times the height. So we're going to go ahead and solve that. I'm going to make everything improper. That would be 10 over 3 times 9 over 4 times 4 over 1. Let's see if we can cancel anything here. We could do the 4's. We could do the 9 and the 3. And I'm left with 30 over 1. So our volume would be 30 cubic inches. Now let's talk about labeling. I can write cubic inches this way. I could write 30 cubic inches this way. Now what you can't do, and I've seen students do this, they think they're writing 30 cubic inches. Really what that is, that's 30 cubed, or 30 to the third power inches, and that's incorrect, so we don't want to do that. All right, let's do one final example, and I think you've probably got this. So we have our formula. We're going to substitute in. So to find the area of the base, I'm going to do 10 times 2 1/5. And then I'm going to multiply that by the height, which is 1.5. And we're going to go ahead and now we're going to solve. So I'm going to make all of these numbers, including the whole number, improper. Let's see if we can cancel anything out, which looks like we can. We could do the 10 and the 5. We could do the 2's. And I'm left with 11 times 3, which is 33. Whoops, 33. And then 1 times 1 times 1, which is just 1. So our volume would be 33 cubic inches. So that's how you find the volume of rectangular solids with fractional sides.